coming to you live for episode 2, season 2 from Joe's Zone Sports Cafe. This is In the Zone podcast. I am your host, Brandon Davis.
I'm Elijah Johnson.
I'm Nyles Hightower.
And we're bringing to you the Clifton Mustangs. Give it up for the Clifton Mustangs on our second episode.
Woo! Clifton.
Again, we're coming.
Clifton. My bad.
Again, we're coming to you live from Joe's Sports Zone Cafe here in beautiful Cedar Grove. As you can see, they have some beautiful drinks here. This one is personally my favorite. It's the Peachy Palmer. I ain't gonna lie. That's the one right there.
Blue raspberry lemonade goes
I got
crazy.
the blue raspberry lemonade.
Yeah, whatever.
I got more raspberry.
Well, we're not gonna hold you here long. We're gonna bring up our first guest. He's going into his junior year, Trumain Lawson.
Big T.
What's going on, guys?
What's up, boss man? How you feeling?
Feel good, man. I feel a little sore. I'm all right, though.
Are you just coming from camp?
Yeah.
How's it going? How's camp going?
This camp going great. I have some good leaders picking the team up.
I just
We came last year.
okay. I just want to let.
Hold on, I'm sorry. I hate to cut you off so early. Don't hide that under the table. Put that up top. Yeah, hold on. Put that ring up top. Oh, man.
What's the
Yeah,
ring
he had
from?
it under the table. He was hiding it. He was hiding it. Sheesh.
I just want to let everybody know. How old are you?
15.
How tall are you?
Like 6'5".
Yeah, you can stand up right now.
Stand up, right? Yeah, you a big
That's
boy,
a big boy
man.
right there, man.
Big T.
Well, we have you guys are going to be the first game of our, I want to say our showcases. You know, we have many games coming, and you guys are starting it off for us. There's going to be a home game for you guys, and I know this game means a lot to you guys. So we're going to get right into that. But first, we want to know more about you. Okay, just tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Trumain. I'm True. What's up?
Put the mic up.
Oh, my fault. I'm sorry. I started last year as a sophomore. You know, going into camp. I was a new kid. Whatever. I was competing for a spot, man. Because Clifton's all about culture. It's all about the competitive culture. You know, being on your guys, picking them up at the same time. You know, and always looking for next week. You know, to eat.
So, did you grow up in Clifton all your life?
Basically, yeah.
Basically.
Last year was your first season playing football?
No.
Oh.
How many offers do you have?
I have 7 right now.
What schools are there?
First one I got was Pitt. Then it was Temple, Syracuse, Rhode Island, Duke, and Kansas.
Wow,
Did they all come in just this year, or
Yeah.
was it throughout? So last year was your first year starting?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So your first year starting, you picked up 6 offers?
7.
7 offers? That's huge. That's great.
That's tough.
No, that's tough.
That's
Yeah,
great.
for sure.
Now let's break into this. I'm excited to talk about this. If you can't tell, I'm real excited to talk about this. One, because we were at the game. Me, a few of us, we were at the game. We're talking about your championship game down in Rutgers. It was freezing cold. We were sitting there with you guys. And we actually got the footage. We actually got the footage to the end of the game. And the way the end of the game ended, it was heartbreak for you guys.
Really heartbreaking.
Talk to us a little bit about that day, that game, and that play.
Hey, man. You know, we get in the huddle. We're on the goal line. We ready to score. We line up, man. I'm really confident in our team. I know we're going to score, so we have to, right? So I get in my man. I block him. It's a good block or whatever. He's good. And then I look. I'm not sure if my quarterback's in the end zone, but after checking the field footage, yeah, he was. And then ball gets ripped from him. I see the man running down. I'm closest man to him. Instincts kicking. I start chasing him, man. But, you know, I just couldn't get to him. Tried my best. And it's truly heartbreaking because some of the seniors, all the seniors, got the season ripped from them. It was a great run. And for that to happen, they couldn't control it.
So, talking about that year, leading up into that game, how was the run?
The run was great.
Atmosphere, like I'm talking about, like as every playoff game, how was coaching? What was like motivational speeches? How was everybody acting in the locker room?
In the locker room, we're family, man. Clifton, we're family. Everything's tight knit. So, like I said before, we were just competing, keeping the goal in mind, though. You know, just always looking for that next opponent to just beat on them, you know?
Wasn't it a playoff game that we went to? It was Eastside Clifton, and wasn't Eastside up by like 17? It was 18 points. Yeah. I remember going into that locker room on Eastside side, and they were going crazy.
Yeah,
and
we heard them.
You heard them.
We heard the music.
I'm telling you, I was like, yo, Clifton is hearing this, and if they come back, this is gonna be a story to tell. So, can you tell us a little more about the Eastside game?
So we went into the locker room. We kept our heads up. Like, we went in the locker room, kept our heads up because we knew we weren't gonna lose that game. There's no way we were gonna lose that game. We didn't. Our mindset was we didn't come this far to come this far. You know, like we're not gonna end here. The run's not ending. There's no way. We came this far. We got to win it all, right? So we're just in the locker room scheming, making like fixing mistakes basically, right? Just worried about winning the game because I feel like everybody in the locker room had faith. I don't think there's not one person in the locker room that really thought we was gonna lose that game. You know, because it's just the culture.
When did you guys feel the momentum shift in that game?
Probably after Omar bagged that one kid. I don't know his name, but bagged him real bad in the end zone.
Bag like pancaked him?
No,
head tagged him.
Head
word?
Head tap.
Yeah.
My fault. I don't know the new language nowadays.
Bagged him.
Yeah.
Lost him?
Yeah.
All right.
Which number was he?
I'm not
That
sure
got
the
most?
number. I think it was 8. Was he 8? Yeah, 8.
Talking about Eastside?
Eastside, yeah.
No, I was just wondering who was the kid. I didn't know. I was just wondering who the kid that caught the pass. I wasn't. Yeah.
You're talking about the corner.
Oh, was he a
No,
senior?
I didn't want to ask
He was
about.
a senior too, yeah.
I didn't want to ask about the corner. That was actually a great game too. That came down to the wire as well. That your whole playoff run came down to the wire.
Yeah.
And talk to us about not playing Union. You guys were supposed to play Union. They caught COVID and couldn't play.
I mean, it's whatever. If Union was able to play, we would have lined the ball up and played anyway. It doesn't really matter.
That's enough said. We
Yeah,
don't
he's
have
just
to talk
confident
about that anymore.
He's just confident in the whole team.
So talk to us about this upcoming season. Of course, you're starting the game off. You want us a revenge game against East Orange. Tell us a little bit about your mindset going into that game. I know you guys had that marked on your calendar since you guys started working out together.
Your mindset and the offensive line mindset.
My mindset?
Yeah, in your offensive line mindset.
Offensive line mindset. I'll start with the offensive.
Being in the trenches.
I'll start with the offensive line first. For the offensive line, man, all we're trying to do is complete our task and just stay vicious. Finish your opponent, man. Like, just kill him.
And what's the mindset of the team going into the season?
The team going into the season, we're trying to stay humble. It might not sound like it because what I'm saying right now. I'm sorry, but we're trying to stay humble, and it's just another game. Because no one's really gonna remember the first game of the season.
Uh-huh.
But if it was like another state champ at the end of the season, people would remember that one more fondly of first game of the season. Like, it's just another game. Line the ball up.
Okay, so that's the mindset going into the whole season. Just line the ball up.
Just line the ball
That's
up.
a great mindset to have. Well, we appreciate you being our first guest of the second season of the second episode of In the Zone podcast. I hope you guys have a great season. I can't wait for the East Orange game. Like
September 1st.
I cannot wait for that game. I cannot wait.
September 1st.
Appreciate you, man.
Movie.
Thank you, boss. Thank you. We have a little word from our sponsors. And we're back. We are bringing in our second guest. He's a receiver from Clifton High School going into his junior year, Mr. Marvin Bailey. Give it up for Marvin, please.
Woo! Shout out to Joe Zone. Shout out to Joe Zone. Shout out to Joe Zone.
Marvin was about to leave me hanging. While he worries about his mic, what did you just drink again? Because it looked very tasty. I just wanted to.
This is a blue raspberry lemonade.
Say it one more time.
Blue raspberry lemonade.
Only at Joe Zone Sports Cafe. Yeah, I saw that, yo. I'm crying. Mr. Marvin, how you feeling today, man?
Feeling good, bro.
You feeling good? You feeling good?
Yeah.
How's camp treating you guys?
Camp is going nice. You know, we getting our chemistry together. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay, I know what you're talking about. I sure do. So I hear you play wide receiver.
Yeah,
That's
wide receiver corner. You know,
and corner. What
Yeah.
position do you like more?
I mean, corners at my heart.
Corners like your heart.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
You like hitting or you like just getting interceptions or
I'll be
something?
strapping up.
Oh, okay.
you be strapped. Oh, seatbelts. That's you.
Yeah, that's me.
That's you.
Private island?
But
Private island, no flights?
private island, no flights.
Do you have a corner that you
need a
like
helicopter
to model your game after? Is there a corner that you like to model your game after?
Probably Ramsey.
Oh, so you really like to lock stuff up?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think was one of your best games that you had so far in high school?
Best games probably the East Orange game.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, let's see. How much strapping up did you do that game?
That game, that was probably my best game so far I had my whole life. You know, I don't mean to brag or anything, but I had a breakout game.
No. How many catches on you?
Probably, what, 2?
2?
3, 4? I don't know.
You scored twice, right? You scored twice?
Nah, I didn't score.
And
I was
interception?
just strapping up.
Oh, you just
Pardon
strapped
me,
up? How
pardon
many
me, pardon
interceptions did you finish with at the end of the season?
End of the season, I had none, but I had hella pass deflections, though.
Okay.
Straps.
Yeah, it don't even matter.
Straps.
It don't even
Now-
matter. Watch this shit, though. I'm going to get hella picks.
Oh, yeah. Like the confidence. Now, who you are talking about is actually somebody that I wanted to bring up and I wanted to talk to him about, Mr. Swayze. Now, they played on – he was a receiver as well. I believe he played on the opposite side of you. Or you
Yeah.
guys sometime lined up together.
Swayze, he's a dog.
You ain't got to tell me because
Big play Sway.
That's what you
Big-
guys called
Big
him?
play Sway.
Where is he? Where is he attend school now?
Caldwell.
Caldwell.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. He made a lot of plays for you guys. How big was he for you guys last season and for your playoff and going throughout Hackensack, Phillipsburg,
I mean,
Eastside?
every single playoff game, we wanted to get him the ball. You know, in every single game, I'm pretty sure he broke like a 60-yard, 70-yard touchdown, like every single game.
That's tough.
It's crazy what he does. You know, he got God-given speed.
That's great. So how did?
Was you locking him up?
Was I locking him up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was locking him up. But he get me sometimes, but he know.
Nah, yeah, of course. It's practice.
Yeah.
Practice makes perfect.
For sure. Yeah, so talk to me a little bit about this Hackensack playoff game. It's dreading me to ask you. We're Hackensack born, Hackensack raised.
Through and
I
through.
fried I know
I know we're not
going to
bring that up
My
because
fault.
I mean,
because
we be frying Hackensack now. Though.
all right,
Yeah, I got
relax.
it,
See,
yeah.
this is why I didn't want to bring it up because they got a little one up on us right now. We can't bring that up right now because I personally was me and Mr. Justin Wimberly here. We were bragging about our game-winning catch against you guys. Senior high school, we won the game against you guys. But we actually were on the opposite side of coaching, and we played against you guys while we were coaching at Hackensack. And Clifton, we could see the turn in Clifton high school football. We could see how much tougher you guys were. We could see how fast you guys played. Give us a reason, or there has to be a reason, or what clicked in Clifton high school football to make it what it is today.
I mean, the culture here right now is just, I'm beyond real. Like, you know, we go in, we got our work done, we got speed training, we got weightlifting, and our coach, Coach Senkyu, he pushes us hard. So where we are right now is without all the coaches.
What year did Coach start coaching?
Probably like 2015, I think.
Is that the turnover year?
Yeah, I think building up to that year, you know, that's when we started getting nice.
Yeah, nice.
Now, there's one thing I do remember from coaching against Clifton. We had a coach on our coaching staff he had nephews that went to Clifton High School. He told us that you guys used to have 7 a.m. workouts, 6 a.m. workouts, and the whole entire team would be there at 6 or 7 a.m.
I mean, we still do that now.
And the whole team shows up at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
That's a great culture to have because it's hard to get a bunch of you guys are in a small school. How big is your school?
Bro,
How many people on the team?
Our own team, probably like 70 kids.
And 70 kids show up at 7 a.m. for workouts.
Yeah.
70 kids? That's
It's
great.
deep. And
We
70
couldn't do
kids.
that.
We Clifton deep. We Clifton deep.
Yeah, that's tough. That's a great. That's a great way to start the season. That's a great way to start the season. Do you guys carry that along throughout the whole season?
Yeah.
Of course.
That's throughout the whole summer? Like you guys 6 a.m.
Throughout
double
the
session?
summer, winter, you know it.
And during school too?
Yes.
That's how you turn the situation around. Right there.
Hold on. So I know you guys have September 1st circled somewhere on the board. I know you guys have your eyes on September 1st.
course.
Personally, how do you feel about the game coming up September 1st? East Orange.
Me personally,
Personally.
that's probably the game I've been waiting for this whole time. You know, after we lost last time, I was getting in the gym like a week after, grinding for that. I had a chip on my shoulder.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
All right, and the last question I have, what's your mindset going into this season? I know, of course, we're talking about this big game coming up. But what is your mindset for this upcoming season? I know it's your junior year, and as we all know, that's a big year when it comes to recruitment, when it comes to, looking at the step ahead for college and things of that nature. If you are thinking about playing at the next level, what is your mindset going into this year?
I mean, my mindset is always to, play my best, and hopefully that gets me a couple of Division I offers. And, of course, you see this ring right here. And my mindset is always go back to back.
Talk that talk.
Yo, Clifton does not lack confidence, man. I love it.
Talk that talk.
Orange, better you ready?
I love it. Well, we appreciate you joining us on the podcast. Hope you guys have a great
Thank you
season.
for having me.
Thank you, boy.
September 1st, Clifton East Orange. Get your tickets now.
And
Get
buy your
I'm not
popcorn now,
playing. Get
too.
your tickets now.
We'll be right back. We'll have another word from another one of our sponsors. We're back. Live from Joe Zone6ix Café, where these drinks are amazing. I just got to bring that up every single time because I can't stop drinking this Peachy Palmer. I'm gonna keep shouting that one out because this is gonna be named the Zone6ix drink in a few. I'm not gonna lie, but we're gonna bring up one more guest, last but not least, captain of the Clifton team, Mr. Joseph Abill. How you feeling today, sir?
We got Joe and Joe's.
Joe and
Joe
Joe's.
and Joe.
Gotta go to Joe's.
Joe's gotta go to Joe.
We good?
Yeah, you good? You good?
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
Feeling good?
Excited for the season, Been putting in that work.
It sounds like it. Yo, y'all
My
got
boy came up here amped up.
fired up. So we want, since you're going to be a senior, right?
Yeah,
Correct.
last Friday.
So you've been here the longest out of the last couple of guests that we've had. Yep. Tell us a little bit about the winning culture that you guys have built. I asked you recently, was last year one of Clifton's best teams, and you said, well, in history, yeah. So I mean that's a big thing to say, and you mean it. So just let us know. Tell us a little about that team and about that magical run that you guys went on.
Yeah, I mean, that team last year was electric. I'll never forget that team. We've been playing together since 8U, that team. Everybody on that team was the same. Well, I'm not exactly the same 11 starters, but I'd say at least the core 8 of us have been playing together since we were 8 years old. And we was winning championships at 8, and then we won a state chip their senior year, my junior year, and it was just amazing. And the winning culture at Clifton, I mean, coming into my freshman year, they went all the way to the state title game against Union. They came out with the L in that one, but then
What year was that, my fault?
2019, actually.
2019?
They went up into Union, and they took a loss, 42-28. Close game, but like I said, my first year in high school, I'm on the sideline. I'm only on kickoff, and I'm already at a state title, so it doesn't really get much.
Yeah, it gives you something to look forward to.
Yeah, definitely.
So how did that lead into like every single other? Because you guys were winning every year that you guys
Yeah,
were there,
so seeing them lose my freshman year, and they actually graduated like 7 seniors, so it was time for the sophomores and then me as a freshman to come up and replace them. And then obviously everybody knows what happened in 2020, like the whole pandemic, no state title, nothing, no playoffs. So we went, I think 6-3. Wasn't the best year, but still a positive year. And then obviously we come out of COVID year, 2021, and we go all the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You guys had a magical run your last year of your playoff run. Tell us a little bit about the Phillipsburg game. That was a dog fight the whole way through.
Yeah, all of our playoff games last year were dog fights, and it was just great win after great win. But like you said, that Phillipsburg game, it was a close game the whole game. 14 all going into the fourth quarter. We drive down, we put up 6. They blocked the extra point. We're up 20-14. We stop them. They go 3 and out. They punt us the ball. We muff the punt. No names.
I was gonna look.
He knows it's all good. We muff the punt. They recover. They get the ball in the 25, so short field, they go down, score. They make their extra point. They go up 21-20. There's about, I'd say, 6 minutes left on the clock. We make a 5-minute drive of Clifton football, just grinded it out. I think we left 48 seconds left on the clock when we went for two. We get the 2-point conversion. We go up 28-21, and that was all she wrote. They was trying to throw the Hail Mary the whole time. We
Shout out to the OC.
Yeah, man.
Definitely
He controlled that
OC.
whole.
That's tough.
That's
Clock management on 100.
Now
That's
that's
tough.
but again, that's Clifton football. They don't like they don't get tired. Like it's like they wake up at 7 in the morning and work out together. Like they
6, get it
they
right.
will keep running the ball at you until you tap out. And is that what happened?
Yeah, definitely. That drive in Phillipsburg, that last possession, that's literally the definition of Clifton football.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, talk to us a little bit about like the off season and strength and conditioning. Because I'm not gonna lie, you look a little bigger than last year. You look a little bigger than the last game I saw you. So
Yeah.
talk to me about the off season and what's going on in that weight room.
Honestly, bro, losing that game, I've never been more angry, upset, shocked. Like, I've never felt those emotions in my life. And this whole offseason, I was just, whenever I thought I wanted to give up in the weight room, give up on the field, I just thought about how we got stopped at the 1-yard line. We needed one more yard to beat East Orange, and we couldn't get it. And I just think to myself, why couldn't we get that extra yard? So this offseason, I don't want to be asking myself at the end of the season what happened.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I wish it was September 1st tomorrow because this game is going to be epic. Like I said, we were at that game, the East Orange game. You had a lot to say in the promo video. You know, you had your feelings. You speak your mind and you say how you feel. How much does this one game mean to you right now? I mean, I know you guys are looking at it as just one more game. I know that's the political answer, but you guys are, like you said, we're 1 yard short of a state championship.
Maybe not even 1 yard short, to be honest. But
In my opinion, that whole game, I mean, not the whole game, the last play was really in the ref's hands. Because if the ref called it that the ball crossed the plane, it was a touchdown, game over. If he didn't, which he didn't call it, and he let the play keep going and he stole and ran down. So,
sticky situation.
yeah, for sure.
I mean, also the format, you have to remember, there was a game after us.
That's true.
So, like, from the ref's point of view, we're in 5 overtimes. Like, he wants to wrap this up. So, I mean, I don't know if that has something to do with it, but they also was a game after us. You know what I'm saying? So,
Wow, it
Did you
was.
see the
That
clip?
definitely plays a part.
I know you saw the clip. How do you feel about that one play about the ball getting ripped from your quarterback?
I don't like to define that game off that one play because if we would have just executed in overtime, like we were up 17-7 going into half. It shouldn't even have came down to that last play. Like, we beat ourselves that game. And that's why on September 1st, I am so confident in our guys that we're just going to go out there and get that W because we just beat ourselves that game. We were up 17-7, and we made a couple mistakes, and, you know, stuff happens.
September 1st. Tell them get their tickets now.
Buy your tickets now.
Telling you.
So for this upcoming season, do you think this will be your toughest game?
I mean,
Or have you not looked at your season yet?
obviously,
You just got
everybody
the
knows.
game one marked off.
Everybody knows their schedule. I mean, nobody doesn't know their schedule. We have 8 tough games this year. There's not one game on our schedule that's going to be easy. And our off season, that's what we've been preparing for. 8 tough games and hopefully another 5 playoff games. Because this year the playoffs is not easy. It's a lot harder.
How do you feel playing? Like, you guys are going to be the first. You guys are like the test. You guys are testing out the first ever playoffs like this. I've never seen a playoff like this in Jersey football. So how does it feel having one champion instead of having a champion here, a champion there? There's one champion in New Jersey football.
I feel like it's definitely going to bring more eyes to Jersey because they're going to be like, this is that Group 5 state champion, Group 4 state champion, you know what I mean? So, like, there's not going to be like, oh, there's 2 Group 4 state champions, 3 Group 5 state champions. Like, there's going to be, I think, 6 state champions because of non-publics? So, I mean, yeah, it's just going to bring a lot of eyes to Jersey. And I'm really excited to try this format, you know, and it motivates a lot of teams, you know, because now you only get that prize for one game, not just the ones before it. Like, I know you asked us, when was that ring from last year? This year, if we win against Eastside, we don't even get a ring. So it motivates us more, you know what I'm saying? So we just want to get to that final Group 5 game and show the world we're the Group 5 champs.
Now, my last question, I don't know if my colleagues have any other questions for you guys, but my last question is, we've talked to you guys a lot about your motto, about your mindset. We talked about you guys waking up at 7 a.m. We talked about the
6. Get it right.
I'm sorry, I keep saying 7.
Get it right.
I keep saying 7.
Zone6ix you late. You an hour late.
I'll be late, so I guess I'll be late to practice. My fault. I'm sorry, but we haven't talked about the man who has like instilled this in you guys. I feel like there's always a head, a leader to bring you guys to the promised land, bring you guys to and get you guys' mindsets right. Like you said, you guys have been playing since you guys were in 8U, the team from last year. But Clifton football started turning up around the same time that your coach got there. So talk to us a little bit about your coach and talk to us about how he has instilled in all of you guys this winning atmosphere.
Man, our coach, that's my guy. Coach SZN, he brings out the best in every player on the field. I mean, all credit to Clifton goes to him. He's turned this program around like I've never seen before. And, for example, in 2015, they were 1-9. He becomes head coach. I believe they were 6-4. So it's a big turnaround. And ever since he's been a head coach, he's never had a losing season. I believe he's always went to the playoffs. Maybe not one year he hasn't. So, I mean, he's just a winner, man. He wins for Clifton. He brings the energy. He motivates us. And having a guy like that, it's a blessing, man.
I love that. I don't think I've said this enough, but I am excited for
I'm super duper excited.
The first game of the season, September 1st. Clifton versus East Orange at Clifton Stadium. 10 more days till the big day. Are you excited?
Boys is confident.
This is going to be the biggest
confident.
kickoff classic in New Jersey, I promise you. You're not going to want to miss it.
You can tell how
September
confident they
1st.
are just by how they've been talking.
Nah, man,
man.
I can't
And don't
wait.
try to
I'm
be
excited.
like, oh, I'll get my tickets at the gate. No tickets going to be at the
Get
gate.
'em.
It's going to be done. It's
Get
going to be
'em.
sold out. It's going to be packed.
Get
I'm
'em.
telling you, get them now.
Hurry up.
Well, we appreciate you being on the podcast.
Appreciate
Again,
you
I
guys.
hope you guys have an amazing season. Appreciate you, boss man. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right, now check out this promo video.
Bow. We are back in Joe's Zone, and we're going to have a How Well You Know Your Teammates segment. So we're just going to jump right into it. First question. Who's most likely to skip school?
True.
Definitely
Trumain.
Him.
Definitely Trumain.
Him.
Two fingers at you, it sounds like you're the one to skip school. All right. Who's most likely to have the best grades?
Me.
Him.
Me.
Him.
Me.
Actually, both of them. Both of them.
Bro, I got a 4.0.
Both of them. They both got
Mine's a
4.0.
4.0.
We both got the 4.
We both have 4.0.
Anybody got any extra classes to get that 4.1? No, nobody got that 4.1?
I take it on.
Next question. Let's see how well you know your teammates. Who's the rowdiest in the locker room?
Rowdies.
I mean, out of us three, I'd probably,
Yeah, out of you three.
probably say myself.
Oh, Joe. Definitely
this guy.
Joe. Definitely
Sometimes
Joe.
you be screaming locker room for it.
All right, banging off the rowdy question. Who's most likely to run through a brick wall kind of energy?
Oh, yeah, by far. This guy.
Just look at him.
By far.
Just look at him.
It's crazy.
And then the last question. Let's see. Let's make it a good one. Who's most likely to score a touchdown and do the most craziest celebration?
Probably, man.
Probably Marvin.
Probably,
Marvin
man.
wild out.
Show us what you would do in the end zone. Okay, now
Why
go
we doing
ahead.
the end zone?
Yeah, what would you do in
Probably
the
do
end
a
zone?
flip or something.
That gritty.
Flip is crazy.
Flip or
Nah, I
something.
probably hit the Travis Humming, bro. You know what I'm talking about?
Ooh.
The Trav?
Ooh, the trap.
The-
It's hard.
The Trav? You want me to run now?
Hey, let me see. I got you.
Oh man, here we go.
That's Mars there. That's Mars right there.
Thank you guys for tuning in to the In the Zone Zone 6 podcast. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Below Body Bar, Stan's Sports, Joe Zone, and brought to you by Zone 6 and All Abilities Live. Check us out on YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe.